This is a sick world we're in.
Uh-oh.
People tweeted, is Drake the Michael Jackson of our generation? Is Drake at this point better than Michael Jackson?
You know, I think he is. It's something I would never fucking say.
Okay, thank you. I was like, where is this going?
Michael,
I knew there'd be a spin.
Like, don't even put Michael Jackson in the same conversation, please.
It's not fair to Drake.
Yeah, it's
not fair to Michael.
It's not fair. No, it's fair. I get why they want to compare it to Michael because he's the litmus test, right? Like in terms of like greatness.
Yeah, pop
But
greatness. Yeah,
it's not fair to Drake for a number of reasons. First of all,
Drake don't dance.
Completely different music. Drake do not dance. Drake is not getting the same budgets. But more importantly, celebrity is different. Celebrity is so different now. Before it was speculation on what these people were doing behind doors. Now you see it all.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson covered his children with veils for years, so y'all wouldn't even see them. Drake's putting his kid. Drake's putting his child, putting a do-rag on his kid on Instagram. Like, there's so much different levels to this. Drake goes to the club. Michael Jackson after Thriller. You think Michael Jackson could go to the club?
That's true.
After Thriller, that's unheard of. It's you can't even sneak into a club as Michael Jackson. Paparazzi living outside of his home, following him everywhere at all times. Drake can come back to Toronto and chill out. No paparazzi on Bridal Path. You think Michael Jackson could live on Bridal Path?
Well,
that'd be nuts.
On top of that, like, you know, if anybody tries to battle Drizzy, you don't see Drizzy buying their catalog. And making money off their catalog.
Eminem.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, to me, is the ultimate stunt. You can't battle Michael for that reason alone.
And Michael, like, yeah, Drake was presented to us as a kid on a TV show, but Michael literally came in singing. Like, and was the lead from the start. It's not like he grew up and his brothers, like, showed him the ropes and he learned and then developed. No, he was that guy from the very beginning.
6 years old.
From the very beginning. And he continued to be that guy until his death. That is greatness that's unparalleled, unmatched. You can't find another example. Bieber even fell from grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because celebrity's just so different. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. What do you guys think? Do you think it's the level of transparency, has it ruined celebrity, or do you think it's a good thing that it's exposed celebrity?
I mean, considering the climate and, you know, of internet and all the advancements we have in technology today, it's natural for that to happen. However, it's also, to me, a cheat code, because back then you just had to be really good and have undeniably amazing music and then have the full package to go along with that,
or be Milli Vanilli,
and have fucking the machine behind you. But to have the machine behind you because they know that you are the quintessential artist that everybody wishes they could be, have the crowd that they have the following that they have, and he did that minus the internet. All right, took over the world minus the internet. I feel like internet's a cheat code for any artist that knows how to exploit it, and that's exactly what Drizzy did. He found the best way to deal with, you know, the internet and memes. And,
well, he came at the turn of it, which I think is what really helped him, is that 2009, that's Twitter, first year, booming. You know what I mean? That's the transition from Facebook to Twitter, where now it's real-time thoughts all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you get into the Instagram era. Niggas need captions. Where they getting it? Drake. You know what I mean? Like, and so he came at the perfect transitional moment, kind of like Soulja Boy at his moment when he came in. And it's just like, oh, LimeWire, Napster, all these things that you can manipulate. A website that you can create and people can submit videos. And now you're putting out dance challenge and promoting it that way. You would use YouTube, first rapper on YouTube. Like, sometimes it's just right time, right place. And
he's done that his whole career. Timing
is impeccable.
And just knowing what the right thing is to do amidst the climate of the world.
Yeah.
And Someone would probably argue, oh, Michael Jackson was in a time where the machine was so well oiled and so focused on like creating these super mega pop stars that you could like cable, right? Cable, you could really control the narrative on cable.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Michael Jackson had cable, but there's nothing that cable television has on what the internet's influence on the world has.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So like Drake has the internet, Michael had cable. It's honestly I hate to use this analogy, but it's Jordan versus LeBron.
Yeah, it's
And
just,
people will say LeBron can surpass because Drake's numbers may eventually pass Michael, yeah, right?
Yeah.
But fucking Michael did it during a time.
Yeah.
So
It's
you can never really discredit that.
Yeah, I just think the transparency is just you cannot compare solely off that alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like celebrity is although and I'll say that the transparency ruined celebrity as opposed to exposed it because you still have people standing. You still have people going crazy for them. If it exposed it for real, there's still so many smokes and mirrors. But if it exposed it, people would treat these people like anybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We all know someone that can rap. We all know someone that can sing. And you don't just treat them unbelievably amazing and adore them just because they can do those things.
Yeah.
You wait until they pop and other people adore them. Then you go, oh, okay, I adore you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's the whole level of transparency back in Michael Jackson's days were tabloids in the grocery store.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Speculation on E.T. Like rumors for the most part.
Yeah.
And so you had nothing to go by. And then so when you see these people, it's a real occasion. Like especially when they're putting out hit after hit like Michael Jackson was. The magnitude of the hits. You know what I mean? You just cannot compare them because of that reason alone. Like Michael Jackson came out on stage and stood there for 10 minutes, didn't move an inch, and people fainted, lost their minds. They had tents specifically set up at Michael Jackson concerts for people passing out because they knew it was a guarantee that would happen and that they would need enough space to help all these people.
Think about
And
that
let's not forget who Janet Jackson is.
as well. Yeah.
How big she is.
Yeah.
And how big she still is and what she's done. And that's Mike's little sister.
Yeah. Who's basically laid the blueprint for all these girls that are out today. You saw Normani at the VMAs doing her best Would You Mind performance imitation. It didn't hit the same for me because it's just Janet just has that thing,
It's
man.
it's Janet, man.
When Janet did it, and those people were strapped to that harness or whatever it is, and she's climbing that. She really made it like I'm about to fuck you. Like it wasn't like here's a performance 5, 6, 7, 8 swing here, swing there, which is what I got from Normani's.
Yeah.
For Janet Jackson, it's like, yo, she might actually like lick this nigga's face right now.
Like there was just a level of aggression and just like it just
and then
it's unmatched.
Then
it was
the
just
harness would turn over flat, and she's riding you as it disappears into the stage. Like you're not getting that from anyone else.
The smoke
right now.
and mist all like. Oh,
But then
now
I
we're
bring
seeing-
her up only because Michael was still better than her despite how great she was.
Despite how iconic she was in her own
So
right.
like Drizzy, you can't even compare to Mike because you don't have another sister that you're better than. Like, you know what I mean?
And
like,
that's propelling you as well too. Like
if the closest thing to that is Rihanna to him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even still, Rihanna to me is still somewhat better than Drizzy. Like as far as impact, iconography goes. They may even be neck and neck, but Michael was always undoubtedly number one all the way through from 6 till the day he died. So
and still is.
and still is. And you don't see no parents unless like they grew up with Drake. You don't see no old people reciting Drake joints like they would sing.
No, I do.
Like they would sing a Michael Jackson
not like
song.
they would, not like any nobody sings any song like they would sing Michael Jackson song. But I mean, like he has his range is pretty fucking deep.
Yeah,
not gonna lie, man. Like he's got a lot of different like. I knew when he did that Spanish song, I was like, oh yeah, he's beyond global, beyond global, and the amount of men that just willingly, unprovoked, try their best to look like Drake.
Yo, you see,
is fucking alarming, bro. The amount of brown guys with his.
Oh my god!
Specific, like the goatee with the hair, it's just a lot. I seen a lot of Middle Eastern guys, brown guys, and light skinned guys that just the Drake blueprint. And every album, when Drake changes his hair, their hair changes
exactly
too.
To that.
Because before it was the baldy with the goatee
Yeah.
when Drake had that popping, and I remember that was the thing. Like niggas was on that. And now niggas are willingly putting hearts in their hairline just to look and appease it. And it's like,
when I went to Dominican
do you think you're gonna
Republic,
like run into him?
Yeah, randomly. Yeah.
See, I supported. I said, like, what do you? Now you're in OVO. Like, what happens?
No, I think it's just more so like, hopefully a girl will want to fuck me just because I'm the closest thing they'll get to Drake.
That's
Closest
fucking nuts.
association.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yes.
That's
yeah.
fucking nuts. Bro, that one thing I used to hate, and I'm pretty sure I brought it up on here before, is people who do look like a celebrity,
And they exploit
but then they fucking every year on that celebrity's birthday. I don't get why people say that. Like,
Oh man, yeah, that's the worst.
you posted it.
The worst.
You posted it.
So
you
bad.
know why? What are you doing?
It's like them thoughts that had like the big ass and like, why do people
my
keep on
God.
liking my pictures? It's like, hey, you
Bitch, I never seen your stomach. I don't know what your stomach looked like. You always turned around. It's nothing but your ass on Instagram. What do you mean? It's nuts. It's nuts. Yeah, don't ever put Drake in, and don't put Michael Jackson in any of y'all conversations. I just don't want to hear it.
his own.
Yeah.